Hey everyone, I'm Nicole Guillaume with Guiding Echoes, the channel that is devoted to your spiritual and personal growth. And today we are using the Witches Tarot for today's reading. This is, of course, one of my favorite decks. Of course, I only use my favorite decks on these broadcasts. I have recently noticed that over the last few days, I have been extremely hard on myself. And as I have been speaking with other friends and even clients, I am learning that this seems to be in the air right now. So for whatever reason, many of us are looking at our lives, we're reevaluating them, and that part is good, but the part that isn't good is we're getting very critical of ourselves. Have you guys noticed that? Has your self-talk been really negative, and have you been comparing your life to how you think it should be or to the lives of other people? If so, I want you to know that you're not alone. And if it seems as if there has been an increase in this negative self-talk, well, part of that could be because of the residual eclipse energy. Remember, the eclipse is all about bringing those things to the surface that are kept in the darkness. And so for many of us, we have been denying our negative self-talk a voice. And so now it's starting to come full circle. And I want to start by saying there is nothing wrong with acknowledging that there are things about your life that you don't like, and that there's things about yourself that you don't like. In fact, it's really important to acknowledge those things if we want to change them, because remember, you cannot change what you don't acknowledge. So today we are consulting the tarot, and we are focusing in on this specific topic, and we're asking, what do we need to know moving forward now that we've acknowledged that this self-talk is so negative, now that we're starting to really analyze and dissect those things that we don't like about ourselves or where we are in life. So before we get started, let me say good morning and hello to everyone who's popping up on the chat right here. We've got Janice, Nicole Brown, and Samira. Hi, everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and I can see there's plenty more of you, but you haven't said hi yet, so that's why I haven't acknowledged you. Hi, Kyra. So the very first card we have, hi Anne, represents, good morning Jen, the situation. Hi Norma. And here we have the world. And so if we are looking at this card, and this is telling us what the root cause is for our negative self-talk, well, it's very interesting that this card would come up, because the world in tarot also means the world at your feet. And when we look at this card, we also see all of these beautiful creatures that surround the card. We've got an eagle, deer, the lion, we have this gentleman up here, whoops, over here, and of course we have the green man, which can represent Father Earth. And so I feel like what this is saying is that we may not be acknowledging how supported we are by the universe, and we are also looking at the way we think our lives should be. So that's the root cause. Whenever self-talk starts to, or whenever extremely negative self-talk begins to enter our awareness, it's usually because we think we should be better than where we are. We should be in a better place. We should be in a better place emotionally, financially, whatever it is. And so this card is popping up because it's telling us that we can see evidence of better things in front of us, right? We have friends who are posting about their fantastic jobs and families and friends and vacations on Facebook, and we can look at that with an element of sadness and say, why can't that be mine, right? And I don't think this is about jealousy, because jealousy is when you get angry with someone for having something that you want. This is a period of grief and sadness that says, gosh, I wish I could have that too, right? So what you want is kind of staring you in the face, and that can be annoying. The next card we have represents the challenge in the situation, and here we have the Page of Wands in reverse. And so when we see the Page of Wands right side up, this is somebody who is making an announcement of some sort, right? When this is in reverse, it tells us that no announcement has been made. So what does that mean in terms of our negative self-talk? Well, it means two things, actually. First of all, there's an announcement being made, but since this is in reverse, it's negative. And since it's in reverse, it's also internal. and not external, right? See how that's going? So the challenge is that our self-talk is very loud right now, and it's also very hidden, and we're not giving that negative self-talk a voice. Instead, we are holding it inside of us. The other thing that I'm also picking up from this card in terms of the challenge is that maybe you do not have people in your awareness that you can talk about your dreams and your goals with. And these people that are currently in your surrounding may not be supportive of you when you say, you know, my goal is to lose 20 pounds, or my goal is to become more aware of my spiritual self and to give myself the the space that I need in order to grow that way. There are people who are not going to like that, and they're going to start sabotaging you. So you're not in a place where you feel as if you can express these doubts in your motives, all right? Next card we have represents the advice, and here we have the Star. The Star is one of my favorite cards in any tarot deck because I feel like there's just so much information that we can glean from it. And I love that it came up as the advice card in this situation. So the Star is about direction and guidance. Think of it as the ultimate GPS card. So the advice here is to find guidance that is supportive and nurturing to you. Now I want you to see this woman right here. When we see her, we see that she is lovingly pouring water both into the river, right? She's replenishing it. And then there also seems to be another picture right here, and that water is going down into the trees, into the bushes. So there's this beautiful balance of energy that she is pouring in to both the stream and into the land. And so the stream, the water, can represent your emotional, spiritual self, while this right here, the land, the beautiful plants and flowers, can represent your physical body. And so while this is saying is that you need to get that gentle nourishment from the universe or from the people around you. And these are people that are going to serve as mentors. So going back to the weight loss analogy, if your goal is to lose weight, you need to find someone who's lost weight and will encourage you on that path. Maybe you want to find some really good books by an author that you admire and trust that can tell you how to grow spiritually and how to get more grounded. So find people who have the information that you desire, the information that you need, and go to them. But I would also issue a little bit of warning and say that you probably need someone who's going to be a little gentle. You know, you need someone who's not going to throw your flaws in your face because you're already aware of them, right? That's what this whole reading's about. You need someone who's going to look at you and say, I believe in you. I believe that you can do this, and I'm going to help you get the tools that you need in order to get this done. So really, you just need that support and encouragement. But also, we want you to tune into the universe too, because that's what the Star is all about, right? It's about making that wish, you know? So right now, we're so in tune to what we don't want. We may not be really in tune with what we do want. So think about that today. Think about, what do you want? What is it that you would love to bring into your life? What would bring you a wonderful feeling of fulfillment and joy? And how can you get that? And, you know, like this person right here, the Page of Wands in reverse, we had him in reverse. Now he's right side up. Call out to the universe. Make it like this, you know, call out to the universe and say, hey, universe. The universe says, hey, what? And you say, I'm trying to manifest this. Can you help? And the universe says, hey, I'm on it. Let me help you get what you need, right? Let me give you the courage. Let me give you the support. Let me bring you those resources. Let's make that happen. Okay, so that's the advice. Get the direction that you need and make sure that you are feeling that wholeness in both your spiritual body, and that you're also taking care of your physical body, because your physical health is important too, guys. So the next card that we have represents the outcome if you follow that advice. And look at this, we've got the Knight of Swords. And if you were to look at the Knight of Swords, what does it look like he's doing to you? Looks like he's rushing into battle, right? This is someone who already has victory on his mind. Nothing can stop him. He has this amazing amount of energy, and he is going for it. And this card is telling you that if you speak what it is that you desire in your life, if you find the resources and the direction that you need, in order to get what it is that you will desire, you will find not just the courage, but the energy to go after it, and nothing will be able to stop you. You can have what you want. You will have what you want as soon as you make up your mind to do it, right? And the other thing I want to say is this guy's in full armor. That's important too, because armor means that you're not going to let anything or anyone stop you. So if this is about negative self-talk, right? If this reading has been about being so negative and being hard on yourself, then what do you think this armor is going to be made up of? It's going to be made up of positive self-talk, right? And this is the type of self-talk where you say, you know what, I can do this. Or you know what, this is hard and I'm having to sacrifice a lot of things that I didn't intend to sacrifice, but I'm willing to do that because I really want this end result and I believe in myself and what I'm going after, right? So be sure that you have the awareness that you need and the self-talk that you need in order to move forward so nothing can get in your way. All right, so that is your inspirational reading for today. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. And remember that I do these every morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that's, 11 a.m. Mountain time, 12 p.m. Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you enjoyed this reading, I do readings like these every day. So be sure that you click that little notification bar that is on your phone or on your laptop or whatever, so that you can be notified when I do these videos Monday through Friday. Also, if you would like a personalized reading, you can visit my website at guidingechoes.com. When you have a personal session with me, we are able to dive deeply into the topics that are most affecting you, and through my own intuition and the use of the cards, we're able to get you some good sound advice. We can take a look at where your future is heading, and if you like where it's heading, of course, you just, you put yourself on autopilot and allow the universe to take you there. And if you don't, well, we can also look into the cards and, again, open up to your angels and guides and intuition and figure out what it is that you can do differently to get a different outcome. So that is how tarot card readings with me work. That's how private sessions with me work. And if that's something you're interested in, visit my website at guidingechoes.com. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. If you found this video helpful, can you please give it a like, and also remember to share this video with other people, because there's other people who may need to hear this message today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.